one of you. This super chat comes in from Ghost, who says, at this point, I'm looking at Spurs to beat Liverpool. They look unstoppable. Let's move to Spurs. Because Spurs, that's the sort of Spursy thing they do, though. Beat Liverpool and then go lose to Bournemouth.
That's how that's even more pathetic, Dan. That's even more pathetic that they do this, that they go and they'll beat Man City, but they'll roll over for Ipswich.
They just got his ears pinned back now.
Yeah, exactly. This is they want to sit there and talk about my club. Your club are a joke. You're a joke because you're false position. You know what I mean? You get these big wins, yeah, against these teams and hype yourselves up like you're going to do something, and then what happens? You go and lose to relegation fodder. We see it time and time again, and you do the Men in Black, the whole memory wipe thing after every result, as if we did not see that coming. Man City, I couldn't believe how excited and hyped that Spurs fans were getting after beating Man City. By the way, the worst Man City we've seen in a long time. The excitement of it. And it's like, hold up. We all saw that coming because it was the most Spursy thing in the world.
Why did Liverpool put 4 or 5 past them then?
They should have. Did you not see the game? They should have.
But
you know what Liverpool won't
do? Did they?
But do you know what Liverpool won't do? They won't go and lose to Ipswich. That's what they won't do because they're a serious club. Because they can go and get consistency, and this is why.
I even went closer to the camera.
Because I know he needs to hear it.
Lawless. I mean, look. I know what you're trying to do, but it won't work.
I'm trying to.
If you're in the mud, you're in the mud. Now I explain what.
No. We in the mud.
We are. Tottenham just before kickoff. We were expecting Solanke to play. He weren't able to play. We had to pivot. We have a lot of injuries, whether we like it or not. I've been rating our squad bench, but our squad is terrible. But even then, we went.
They were better than Arsenal. Your squad was better than Arsenal. Then.
But the issues that I have is that I wasn't banking on losing my goalkeeper, Vicario. We've got the fridge in goal. I mean, this brother. I can't tell the difference between him and a hot point fridge. He's so fucking big and he can barely move. And that's about as polite as I can do it. And it just drives me absolutely bonkers. I said it last year on this channel, and I think it's come to roost. We struggle to get it up against minnows. When we played Newcastle this season, when we've played Villa this season, Plymouth this season, we've been motivated. We are not motivated to play minnows. We just can't get it up, and it's something that we might have to see the GP for. Now, today's performance was appalling. I'm not going to lie. Son is rubbish. I said it. You see, what I don't like is when they make our legends look bad. I said in the summer, get rid of Son. People told me he's our most prolific goal scorer. Have some respect. Shut your mouth, because none of you can see the future. I want to remember Son when he was great, not limping on the pitch like some donut. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's not a cuss at Son. He's just not that guy. We had to start Timo Werner today, and we all know what you get when Timo Werner starts. You get nothing. You get me? You're better off financially playing me than starting Timo Werner, because at least you would have saved yourself £880,000 for that bloody week. Just saved yourself, because I would have done it for free. So what we are doing at the moment is now you see me, now you don't. I don't trust my club. I didn't trust them to win against Fulham. And this is why I am not happy. I can't lie to you. I'm not happy. I have high standards for my club.
Are you paying Don again now? No, are you paying Don now?
To be honest, I'm probably going to have to pay Don around Christmas. I'm not going to lie. The way it's looking, it's long.
Oh, I thought you said playing. Oh, yeah, paying. No, yes.
Right now, I can tell you the prediction is we should beat... who we got now? We should lose to Bournemouth, because that's what will happen. And then we will beat Chelsea. That's how it's looking. I can't lie to you. It's looking like that. But I don't like that. That's rubbish. The only thing saving Spurs at the moment is the fact that we've not drawn too many games. And in fact, I would have rathered we won 7 and lost 6 at this stage because we would have had 1 point more. So for me, it's a disgrace. I didn't enjoy the performance. I can't understand this topsy-turvy. 1 minute they're up for it, next minute they're not. People say blame the players. I say blame both the players and the manager. But the worst thing was Fulham went down to 10 men, and this brother decides to bring on Bergvall and Archie Gray in the last 10 minutes of the game. To do what? They've done nothing. We need to win. Even Madders had to shake his head like, is this guy smoking budgie banton on an empty stomach? He must have been. Why would you do that when we need to win the game? So for me, the only positive thing that has come out this season, whether we like it or not, whether you rate the brother or not, is that Brendan Johnson's bagged a few goals this season. That's about it. Everything else has been absolutely shocking. And with the team that we've got now, Tottenham could quite easily lose to Bournemouth on Thursday because I don't see what we're going to do with that crusty squad of Ben Davies.
I think they'll beat you. I think Bournemouth will beat you.
I think they slap us up, to be honest. And then I think, realistically, if I'm being truthful, I think you murder us. It will be like Murder, She Wrote. Really rolling back the years that we're going to have to get Inspector Colombo to work out who did it. But you don't even need Colombo because we would have seen all the culprits right in our face. I think lose those 2 games and he has to leave because I would have had enough. That's 8 games. That's 8 games or seven defeats. He would have to leave, and that would be 7 defeats.
You just got to get rid of this. Sorry to cut you, bro. You just got to get rid of this guy, man, because he's so inconsistent. There's nothing I see about Spurs that makes me believe they're going to go on a run. They are absolute jokers. They will lose to Ipswich, go beat City, can't beat Fulham. They'll lose to Bournemouth, probably go take sang off Chelsea. Then around the corner, they'll lose to Southampton. This is the problem, man.
We better fucking beat them. We better beat them. And I want them to have 11 men this time. I don't want no 9-men excuse this time round. You know what I mean? I want to play you with 11 men. You know, Fraser Forster's going to be visiting his old ends as well soon. You're playing Southampton soon as well, Dej.
I haven't cooked you, but what you just said is what... You know what? I flip between liking you and not liking you. And right now, I dislike you for that comment. And let me tell you why. Anyone that is legit, wants to play a team with their best players. You're out here saying you're going to cook my team when you know that we've got 1 leg. You're a waste man, to be honest.
Did you care that I had injuries last season, Deji?
When we've got 1 leg. Is this what
Deji, when you were cooking me last year?
You're really shut your bum when you know we got all our big guns missing.
Deji, when you cooked me last year, week after week, when I was dropping results, you didn't give a shit that I was missing 14 players. You didn't give a shit that when we played you at the Bridge, we had 14 players. And but 14 players injured, by the way. And when we beat you at the Bridge, it was comfortable. 2-0 we won that game, right? And we had so many injuries in that game, bro. You have to be able to problem solve. That's why you pay Ange the big bucks. You know what I mean? That's why you pay him all those millions in order to problem solve, bro. He's the one that brought in Archie Gray. He's the one that brought in Bergvall. He's the one that brought in all these guys, right? So there's no running away from it. Because one thing I used to talk about with Ange was his talent ID. From what I'm seeing at the beginning, it seems to be good because he's the one that looked to bring in Mitoma at Celtic. And we know how good he's been at Brighton, right? Mm-hmm. So, bro, there's no okay, cool. Fair enough, you're missing some key players. But end of the day, the way that he's built the squad, he spent a lot of money. So I'm not hearing that. Bro, because he wasn't hearing that for me last year. He wasn't. Bro. And we still beat you with 14 injuries on that day, bro.
I mean, I would want our teams to have all of our big guns at deck and we just go at it. But if you want to do this shameless thing where you want to play a Tottenham team with 1 leg, knock yourself out. Let's know, Don, just know, if you don't beat this Tottenham team with 1 leg, and we slap you up, you know you're done for. Like, I'll be at your yard removing your laptop. I'll be taking your phone from you. It will be very, very peak for you. So you don't want to be losing to this Tottenham team, bro. Just know that,
not. Of course not. I want to do the double over you again.
I think they're losing the next 2 games, which is Bournemouth and Chelsea. Like I can't see.
I think Bournemouth beat them comfortably as well.
Lawless, I don't know why you're even getting involved. You're not on this panel.
Well, listen, we're 5 points behind you. We're just 5 points behind you. Let's just put in that into perspective. That's 2 wins and we go above you.
Can you imagine if you lose 2 and they win?
That's what I'm saying. So our next 2 games are Leicester and Wolves. You've got Bournemouth away and Chelsea at home. So in a couple of games time. So when is that? The 9th of December. So that's Sunday, right? The 15th of December, we could be above you, and we're having a very different conversation then, aren't we? So let's just not get too big for our bridges, Deji, because when it comes down to it, you know yourself, you are not a good team.
You got some ticket games.
Tottenham with our players, we can beat anyone with domination in the location.
How long have you been saying that? How long have you been saying this?
Bro, man, let's be real. Like the Tottenham team that started today was rubbish. Son, we know Son can't play number 9. Son was our striker. We had bloody Timo Werner and Brendan.
Deji, can I ask you something? Deji, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Hold on, Deji. Can I ask you something? Yeah, you've been watching football for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And every single season, has there ever been a season where you're like, we've been injury free the whole year? We haven't had anyone injured.
No, I know, bro, but this,
you know.
These last 2 seasons is exceptional.
Hold on, Deji. You know that you're always gonna pick up in the favor Wednesday. Hey, listen, I need a big one. I need a big one.
You ain't gonna do nothing, Staffy. Pipe down.
Staffy.
You ain't beating Arsenal.
Even if you get a point, my brother. Yeah, because we've got Southampton next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But back to you, Dej. You know that you're gonna pick up injuries, bro. Yeah. You know that December is always the same every single year. You play game after game. There's no longer than 2 days without a game, right? And I'm looking at the games that you've got coming up. Yeah. People, listen to this. They've got Bournemouth away. Then they've got us at home. Yeah, they've got Southampton away. You should win that game, to be fair. Then you've got United in the AFL Cup. Cool. You've got Liverpool, at home. Forest, Wolves. And Wolves, to be fair, listen, they're not even shit like that. I'll be real. They play real attacking football. They score goals. That's one thing about them. Yeah, that's going to be a funny game. Then you've got Newcastle and you've got Arsenal. Yeah. So your fixtures I'm looking at right now, bro, there's some potential banana slips there. You could be behind Lawless, like what he's saying, bro, at some point. Yeah. If they
behind West Ham in the table, and I'll swear, Dan, I've been on lastminute.com.
Then delete your channel. Delete your channel.
If that happens,
for me, you know what it is. If looking at that team that played today, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be lying to you if I think we're gonna win a game. I'm just praying that Mandem come back. Van de Ven comes back in time. Romero. I don't even like Romero, but I'll need him to come back.
When are they due to come back? When are they due to come back, though? Both of them.
Well, I think Romero could be back this Thursday, which will help a lot. And I think Van de Ven could be back. He'll be back maybe by the Chelsea game. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We need Solanke back 100%. We can't go to Chelsea. And Solanke's not playing. It'll be long for us. Solanke didn't play today.
He's injured.
Can we just take a moment to realize
we need Richarlison back?
This is the guy saying we're missing this player, we're missing this player, we're missing this player. Was he not the guy who said that Spurs have the best squad in the league?
Yeah,
better squad than Arsenal.
When the squad is about, bro. When the squad is about, but right now
we've got a good squad.
Bro, we got a bench full of GCSEs because that's how.
Then you got a shit squad. The bench is part of the squad. The bench is the squad.
Oh, maybe we've had too many injuries. Maybe we've just had too many, bro.
All right, so why are you Ange out then? Why are you Ange out?
Because still, I'm Ange out because you know what? He didn't buy enough strength in depth.
That should be Liv Levy. That should be Daniel Levy.
Bergvall and Archie Gray should have been Eze and Cunha.
That's
what it should have been.